Hi, I am Glidehill and I am the reporter of page 444 to 448.
When Oedipus learns the incredible truth about his mother and father, he puts out his own eyes and leaves his city to wander and eventually die. This shows A. Regret and repentance to a wrong decision, B. Physical manifestation of the limitation of man, C. Fate's control over humans' lives. And letter D. Acceptance of wrongdoing and self punishment. What is the answer? The answer is letter B. Why is it is letter B? It is because when he learns the incredible truth about his mother and father and despair, he puts out his own eyes and leaves his city to wander and eventually die. Oedipus had the most drastic and noticeable change of all. Oedipus' inability to control his emotions, and as a result, let them interfere with his actions, lead to his downfall. The presence of these three divinities, Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos, in Greek mythology symbolizes A. Destiny which cannot be controlled by anyone, B. Power of immortals over mortals, C. Mortals' fate which depends on the goods, D. Immortals that play a great part in mortals' life. The answer is letter A. Consisting of three sisters, Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos, Destiny was a trinity of goddesses. They were the personifications of human life and destiny. These three immortals determined man's destiny as a single force: his life, his longevity, and his death. Thus, they were in control of the past, present, and future. It was believed that within 3 days of the birth of child, faith would seem to decide fate. The three Morises represented the cycle of life and mainly represented birth, life, and death. The Pyramus and Thesby love affairs shows A. The maturity of teenager, B. The aggressiveness of young lovers, C. The authority of parents over their children, and letter D. An attempt to change traditional practices. The correct answer is letter, very good, letter D. The moral of this story is that the true love beats everything else. Pyramus and Thesby really loved each other and they wanted to stay together forever. An example of this is when their parents didn't want them to be in love, they still talked to each other. The Trojan War can be seen today as A. The war over lines and boundaries, B. Women's empowerment, C. Men's exhibition, and letter D. The reign of political dynasty. What is your choice? Is it A, B, or C? Very good, it's a letter A. Cruel Wolf, they said, why do you keep two lovers apart? But we will not be ungrateful. We owe you, we confess, the privilege of transmitting loving words to willing ears. Pyramus and Thesby. This wall between Pyramus and Thesby signifies the A. Forbidden love they have for each other, B. Power and authority of their parents over them, C. Barrier towards their happiness, D. Witness of the hardships the young lovers went through. And the answer is letter, very good, letter C.